Clash of Clans YouTube Royale lovers, we're doing a 2000 trophy push. This is my match to get into that Arena 7, that coveted Arena 7. One before the Legendary. Now guys, I'm still rocking this Jason deck. It's unbelievable. Such a close finish on this second raid. Now, when I push with the Jason deck, the traditional style is you want to get this giant down right after the archers and then get those barbarians right in front of that giant. But early on in the match, you really want to make sure that you put down that elixir collector. So we're pushing. We got a little bit of a baby push going here. They got those minions coming above our head, so we're going to go ahead and take down that giant running down our left-hand side with our minions. Instead of going for the arrows on the right side, we're still kind of testing out the game, testing out the bases here. Now he gets this hog push on the right-hand side, which is fine. He's going to take off a bunch of hit points off our tower, but he can't defend that left-hand side minion horde. And you're going to watch this drain that energy down to 100, gives us the cry eyes. So we got our archers on the right side. We got a couple goblin spears rather on that left-hand side is going to pull down that first tower. And we now know that we're in a great position. We got hit points off the right-hand side. We got the tower down. We have both of our elixir collectors up, which is always going to be such a clutch play for this Jason deck. Now he's got his giants counter with a minion horde. His minion horde's coming. Here comes our arrows. He is going to get that tower down low, but that defense holds up yet again because that elixir collector is stacking up. We are in front of the race with the elixir, and he is not going to be able to stop us at this moment. We got our goblin spears playing defense for our giant because you know they're tanky and all they do is go for king towers and towers. Now you got him with a really small push. He's going to go ahead and use his fireball to go ahead and take us down for the 60-second mark. Not really a good play. I feel like he wasted that elixir right there. He could have pushed. He could have used troops and hopefully then pushed onto that king tower or even taken down my elixir collector, which would have probably been a smarter move because now we're really up here. He uses that zap to try to pull down some of the health of our minions, but our minions are going to chew up his giant, and now we got nothing but a small little push happening here with archers and goblins and minion horde. We're still trying that right hand side tower. It's down to 480. We're in a great position. His giant goes down left side, my giant goes down right side. He throws his defense down with the barbarian horde. I'm going to counter that with my goblin spears. Now my minions are still alive. He's sitting at 112 with 8 seconds left, and we got ourselves a little push. He's going to throw down a push of his own, which he probably shouldn't have played that push, and he should have just waited till the sudden death, and then we hogged that right hand side. Match over. We are in Arena 7. That's how Lord Beardo does it, guys. We are going to push as high as we can on this channel. We're going to make sure that we learn the most cutting edge deck styles to keep pushing and pushing and pushing. This second raid inside Legendary, we are going up against Beautyfort. I'm not even sure that's the name of that clan, and I definitely can't say this guy's name. Again, the Jason deck. We're pushing right hand lane. We got our archers coming down behind our giant. Now he's going to go ahead and play a defensive deck with the cannon. Now these decks, they just frustrate me so much because they create such a slow game. These games are usually either 1-star or 2-star. They're not usually 3-star if the guy plays his defense properly, just because they have the ability to drop down the defensive tower to kind of distract the hogs, distract the giants. It's a little bit harder to punch over there and take out some of their towers. Nonetheless, we're going to fight our hardest. We're going to keep our push up. The second push, the first one's always a tester. He's going to go with the fireball, hits one of the barbs. Not too bad of a trade. We got a lot of elixir advantage out of that elixir collector. Again, with the defensive building. Here comes our archers behind our giant. This is what we're trying to do. And one of the big things with the deck that I've been having problems with, and maybe if you guys know a couple tricks and tips, we have trouble with the wizard. Now, what I've been doing, that little archer was hanging out in the river. She was trying not to get burnt up. Now, what we try to do with the wizard is we try to wait for him to engage the tower and then play defense on him. If I have barbarians and my tower's a little low, I'll try to drop those barbarians right on top of the wizard, but it's a tough trade-off. It's a 5 for 5. And I'm not that excited about it. He's going to go ahead and fireball again. Now, he's using a pretty good deck here. A nice, versatile defensive deck that has some offensive push, especially with that fireball. And you're going to see both of our giants colliding on that bridge. Who's going to push? Is it red or is it blue? He's got his Valkyrie and his Musketeer and his cannon that's going to play defense. We got our minion horde, which pushed really, really well. And then here comes that wizard. That wizard's going to toast up our hog. We're pushing for that tower. We got the little bit of advantage. Now we're sitting at 900. But here comes his major push. The thing is we now have both of our collectors up. We're going to play a little slow defense, put down the giant to occupy that wizard. Take the wizard out with our barbarians. Now you can see each time we've put our push down. The first time he got the cannon down before the giant. The second time he got his cannon down after the giant, and that third time he got his cannon down when the giant was still focused on the tower. And that is the strength behind the Jason deck. And we were able to push. He only comes up with trace hit points left on our tower, and the match ends 1-0. GG. Can't say your name. Had fun beating you. Lord Beardo, guys, thanks for watching the channel. Please sub, please comment, and please, of course, like the videos. We'll see you soon.